this is Simon from boltonguitar.co.uk, and this is part 2 of my tutorial on how to play Gymnopedie No. 1 by Eric Satie. So we're now starting this tutorial on bar 22, and we start now with the 2 outer strings played together as open strings. So we're playing the E first string and the E6 string together. On the second beat, place the first finger on the second fret of the first string, giving us F sharp, and you're playing the third string open, second string open, along with the first string. So we're playing, and then the third beat, place the second finger on the third fret of the first string G. So bar 22 is, play that again. Bar 23, we're now moving up to the 7th fret first string B, place the little finger on that, and you're playing the first string along with the open 5th string A. So that's A and B together. Drop that little finger down to the 5th fret, giving us an A on the first string. You want the second finger on the second string 3rd fret D, and the third finger on the 4th fret 3rd string B. So then we're playing the first 3 strings again, and then the third beat of bar 23 is at the 2nd fret 1st string F sharp. So we're playing, I'll do that again. Into bar 24, place the little finger back on the 5th fret 1st string A, and we're playing that A, the 1st string along with the 5th string open A, so 2 A's. And then on the second beat, we have this strange sounding chord with your second finger dropping onto the G, natural at the 3rd fret 1st string. We will be playing the 2nd string open, and we want the 3rd finger on the 4th string 4th fret F sharp. So that's now playing the 4th string, 2nd string and 1st string together. And then the 3rd beat, the 1st finger plays the 2nd fret 1st string, F sharp. So bars 22 through to the end of bar 24 are play that again. Bar 25 have a chord, so you place the little finger on the 1st string 5th fret A, and we're playing the 5th string and 1st string together. But before we do that, try and place the fingers on the rest of the notes for the second beat. So you want the second finger, the 3rd finger on the 2nd string 5th fret, the 1st finger on the 3rd string 4th fret B, and the 2nd finger on the 4th string 5th fret G. So now we're playing, first of all, the 5th and 1st string together, and then the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string. So that's bar 26. We have another chord. So what we're doing, we're playing the open 5th string on its own. You want a bar across to the 4th string at the 5th fret, and place the 2nd finger on the 3rd string 6th fret. So we're now playing the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, and then keeping the bar on, you play the 1st string A. So that, from bar 25 through to the end of bar 26, we have this. Bar 27, drop the little finger now onto the 7th fret 1st string B, and we're playing the 5th string and the 1st string together, and then we're moving the bar that we had on the previous sequence up to the 8th fret. So we slide that up, which now gives us the E on the 3rd string 9th fret, and the G and C on the first and second strings. So again, we're playing those first 3 strings. And to finish bar 27, you drop the little finger onto the 10th fret first string, D. So from bar 25 we have the chord, bar 28, slide that little finger up to the 12th fret, and we're playing the 5th string and 1st string together again, and then dropping all the way down to the 3rd fret. So we need now the 1st finger on the 1st string 3rd fret, G, the 2nd finger on the 2nd string 5th fret, E, and the 2nd finger on the 3rd string 4th fret, B. And then the last beat of bar 28, place the little finger on the A at the 5th fret 1st string. So that is up from the 12th fret. The little finger now moves up to the 7th fret on the 1st string, B. And now we're dropping down to a chord we played previously. We're dropping back to the A on the 1st string 5th fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, D, and the 3rd finger onto the 3rd string 4th fret, B. So we play those 3 strings and then follow that by playing the 1st string F sharp. So taking it from bar 22 we have this, so up to the bar 25, bar 26, now bar 30 we're going back to a repeat of the chord we played on bar 25. So you're keeping your little finger now on the 1st string 5th fret, and we're playing the 5th and 1st string together, and then dropping the 3rd, 1st and 2nd fingers down onto our G, B and E. So as I say, that's the same chord as you played on bar 25. Bar 31, we're actually, again, this is a repeat, so this is a repeat of bar 26. So we're placing our partial bar chord at the 5th fret, with the 2nd finger on the 3rd string 6th fret, and then you play the 1st string. So we have, so far this is bar 23, bar 24, bar 25, chord, bar 27, 28, 29, bar 30. I'll play through that again from bar 22. It's bar 32 and bar 33. We're playing with our 1st finger across all 6 strings, so we're doing full bar chords. Now the first one on bar 32 is a bar chord at the 7th fret. So put the 1st finger straight across at the 7th fret, and we need your little finger on the 1st string 10th fret. Now before we play it, we need to then place the other fingers down. So we want the 2nd finger on the 5th string 9th fret, which gives us an F sharp, and next to it on the 4th string 9th fret, B. And we're playing the 2 outer strings and then the 5th, 4th and 3rd string together. So that is. Now don't take the fingers off, because as we move into bar 33, what we're going to do, we're going to slide the chord shape up and then just remove the first finger, so the little finger. So that slides up, take the little finger off, and we play the 2 outer strings again, and then 5, 4 and 3. So that's now giving us this. Up. Into bar 34. Now this is a bit of an awkward little fingering, but what we need to do is drop down to the 2nd fret and put the first finger on the 6th string, and the little finger now we place on but the way I play it anyhow, I play with the little finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, because we need the 2nd and 3rd fingers to complete a chord that's coming in on the 2nd beat. So we play the 2nd and 3rd fingers, drop down onto the 2nd fret, 3rd and 2nd strings, giving us A, C sharp, and then we remove the little finger to give us the open E. So we're playing, then you place the little finger back on. So bar 34 is, I'll do that again. Into bar 35. Now this next section, these next 2 bars can be a bit awkward. The way I play it, I put the first finger on the 1st string, 4th fret, G sharp, and stretch up to the B on the 7th fret, 6th string, which is a bit of a tidy stretch, but we need to be able to hold that bass note for a full 3 beats. In actual fact, for altogether for 6 beats, because it also is played in this next bar. So now we have to play G sharp and B. That first finger moves up, and we do a partial bar chord at the 5th fret, giving us E on your 2nd string and A on the 1st string. But we also need that 2nd finger on the 4th string, 6th fret, G sharp, which is now giving us, so you're playing the 4th, 2nd and 1st strings together, and then with that free little finger for the 3rd beat, you play the B, the 7th fret, 1st string. So that means we're doing this. And now basically what we're doing, we're repeating bar 35 with one different note. So we start it the same way. Now as we move up to that 2nd beat, instead of playing the 4th string, the 2nd finger moves over onto your 3rd string. So now we're playing the first 3 strings, that's C sharp, E and A. So the only note that's changed between bars 35 and 36 is that the first time round we have G sharp and the second time we have a C sharp. So that's now giving us this. That's bar 35, bar 36. I'll do that again. Now you'll probably notice the way I play this, I actually anticipate the bar chord. So on the first beat, instead of just actually playing that first finger on the single note on the 1st string, I actually place a bar on. So I've got the bar prepared for when I slide up. So I'm playing, and then it drops back. So bar 34 through to the end of bar 36 is like this. So bar 34, bar 37, we back down to your 2nd fret, putting the finger all the way across, and we're playing the 5th string and 2nd string together. That's giving us B and C sharp. Keep the bar on, and and we play the 4th and 3rd strings together, which is E and A, and then drop the 2nd finger onto the 2nd string 3rd fret and the 3rd finger onto the 4th fret 4th string, and we play the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string. So bar 37 we're playing as and now finally we've only got these final 2 chords to play. So bar 38 we're moving into the 3rd position, so you want your 1st finger on the 1st string 3rd fret, and the little finger I use on the 5th string 2nd fret E, 5th fret E, and the 2nd finger on the 4th fret 3rd string B. So that's 3rd fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, and we need a bass note of D thrown into this. Now I play that on the 5th string 5th fret, so that I can then strike the notes with the thumb, the bottom 2 notes, and then the upper 3 notes with the fingers. You could play the D as an open string, but the problem is then you've got to get the thumb across from the 6th string over to the open 4th string, something like that. So I find it easier just to keep that 3rd finger down, giving us a chord of E minor 7. And then bar 39 is a chord of A major. So we're playing a bar at the 5th fret, 2nd finger on the 3rd string 6th fret, 3rd finger on the 5th string 7th fret, and a little finger next to it on the 4th string 7th fret B. That's our chord of A major, which we can strum across. Now that takes us up to the repeat. What is peculiar about Gymnopedie is that we now repeat it exactly through it as we have covered it, but the final chord now is not an A major chord, it's an A minor chord. So this time we're ending with taking the 2nd finger off, and we're ending with. So the first time round we end with A. The 2nd time round we end with a minor chord. So I'll just play through from bar 22. So bar 23, bar 27, bar 28, bar 32, bar 33, bar 34, bar 35, bar 37, and remember the 2nd time round we end with the same chord as previously there on bar, but the final chord is A minor. Some of the fingerings, you might be wondering why we're playing some of the chords using 2nd, 3rd and little finger when we could actually play that. But the reason is to try and sustain the lower notes. So like in bar 23 we're playing. So hopefully your 2nd and 3rd string is still ringing. That's why we're fingering it that way. Plus it frees up the 1st finger for that F sharp. And similarly as we get into bar 24, again we could play that, but where do we play the F sharp? It means doing something like that, or maybe playing it on a different string. So it's easier to play it as so there we have the second part of Gymnopedie number 1. So let's just go over and see what the right hand is doing. So bar 22, we're starting with the bass note and the melody note. Now I play the melody notes on the first beats with rest strokes. So I'm pulling that third finger through. Chord with the first 3 fingers. Melody note again, just played with whatever finger feels comfortable, third finger, middle finger. Then up to the next melody note in bar 23. Drop back. Rest stroke on that one, bar 24. Rest stroke on bar 25 and then the chord. Bar 27, rest stroke. Chord. Rest stroke. Chord. Rest stroke. Chord. And then a rest stroke on that. Now these are the big bar chords at bar 32, so we're playing the first string again as a rest stroke, and then the chord. This time you're playing the 5th, 4th and 3rd string. You're sliding the left hand up and you're playing again the 2 outer strings, 6 and 1. Down into bar 34, so again we're playing the melody note with a rest stroke, chord with the whatever the 3 fingers, and then followed by whatever finger feels convenient to play that. So that's melody note, chord with the thumb, index and middle. Now remember, on bar 35 we're playing the 4th string with the thumb and then the outer 2 strings with the index middle fingers. Melody note. And then on bar 36, rest stroke. This time the thumb's now playing the 3rd string. So I'll play that again. So that's 4th string, 3rd string. Bar 37, rest stroke on that 2nd string for the C sharp. Index and middle fingers play the chord. And then using the thumb, index and middle for the final chord of bar 37. So that bar 37 is bar 38. What I'm doing, I'm striking the 6th and 5th string together and then the upper 3 strings. So I'm playing for that D minor 7th chord, and then the final chords, bar 39 or bar 41, I'm just strumming with the thumb straight across. So remember, the first time round it's, second time round it's the minor chord. And there we have Gymnopedie number 1, my arrangement of it. I hope these tutorials help you to play this beautiful piece by Eric Satie. Music and tabs are available free from my webpage www.boltonguitar.co.uk, and thank you for watching the video. Bye for now.